So in this video, I wanted to show you how I made a Christmas song using AI, specifically Suno. So I wanted to use Suno to come up with all the instruments. And obviously it's going to be a cover song. So I'm going to show you how you actually go through the process of making the song. You know, I picked up my guitar and then I decided to choose Winter Wonderland. And I listened to a couple of versions on Spotify and I found one by Loaf. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but I thought it was quite a jazzy version. And then I looked at the chords that she was using and then I tried to transpose it to a key. So I came up with a key like G, which is more like in B major, but I put a cap on the fourth. So it'll be, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. So yeah, so I thought, okay, that's a nice key to have. And then basically what I did is I went and recorded that into Suno, but now obviously you can't sing the lyrics because it brings up a copyright strike. So I would basically hum it. So I would go do 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 do. So yeah, I hummed that. Alright, so then basically what I did is I went into Suno and I hummed the tune, which you can hear over here. Obviously you want to try and get as much in key as possible. Definitely helps a lot for the song. So I basically did the song from start to finish, just humming it in the kind of arrangement that I thought was amazing. Then after that I went and got the lyrics for the song and I asked it to mispronounce it because obviously it's a copyrighted song and if you put the actual lyrics it'll just throw a copyright strike. So I just mispronounced by 5% just to get the lyrics and just to place it in the song so I know that the arrangement is going to work. Then I looked at a few great versions you could do. So I thought, okay, soulful jazz duet, a dark trap rework, indie rock version, a doo-wop Christmas throwback. Now, that would have been pretty cool to do actually. But I thought I'd keep it simple for now, and I decided just to do an indie rock version, some melancholic yet warm lo-fi sound. So I basically created the prompt for it, and I went back into Suno and put in the lyrics, and the mispronounced lyrics, and then the prompt, and then I came up with these two versions. Now the first version I did not like at all. I'll just play for you.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, walking in a winter wonderland.
Yeah, I just thought I didn't like how it just went straight into the lyrics. I thought, no, it's got to have a bit of an intro. So the second one actually came out pretty well. And this is what it sounds like.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
So you can actually hear him mispronouncing the lyrics because obviously they're not spelled correctly. But that's fine because what I'm going to do is I'll go into Suno Studio and then I'll get rid of the lyrics and then just sing it myself. So basically I went and put the song into Suno Studio and then extracted the stems And then I thought the song just needed a bit more. So what I did in the choruses is I added a bit of horns. So you can hear the horns over here. You can hear it more in the second version. And then also added a pedal steel. So obviously I just added a new track and then created a prompt in certain sections. So I also did a pedal steel. Now one thing with the Suno Studio is it's not the best at doing the drum tracks. I feel like some of the drum tracks, they sound so hissy and they lose a lot of the punch. So it's a great tool for making something creative, but I feel like, I don't know if it's good enough to actually put out there unless you kind of redo the drums somehow. Because if you have a look here, listen to the drums. Some parts they sound okay. Like in this section, I think. See, can you hear the hiss? There's a bit of a there, which I don't like at all. And if you know how to get rid of that hiss, let me know, because I can't find a tool to actually remove it. It would really help a lot, because I feel that that really degrades the song quite a bit. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we'll basically export the multi-track, get all the tracks, and we'll put it into Logic and then just mix it up a bit. So see you in Logic. Alright, so we are in Logic now, and I basically loaded all the tracks. I didn't worry about doing any sort of metronome fixation or anything like that, because it's just a very simple video just to show you. Obviously, if you're going to record some MIDI or add your own little guitar pieces, you want to have it in time. But I found that Suno is really bad at keeping time. Like when you actually put the tracks in, then you automatically align. The tempo is just going up and down, up and down. So it's definitely not the best in terms of keeping time. But what I did was I loaded all the tracks. Now obviously the tracks are quite they're quite hot in terms of how loud it is. So I basically just shift and then select all, and then obviously move the volume down. And then I would kind of EQ a few things here and there. The main one being, I think, the drums. Trying to get rid of that hiss, but I totally couldn't get rid of it. I wasn't sure even how to do it. But what I would do is add a bit of a saturation on there to try and bring the track out a bit more. I'd add a few higher frequencies on stuff that I wanted to push forward a bit more, like the brass or the pedal steel guitar. Then I would do a bit of a recording session of the vocals. So I would listen to the main one and try and get the basic feel of how he was singing it. So I'll just mute mine.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
So what I would do is I would get the basic sound that I was going for. So I noticed there was a bit of a slap delay, a bit of a reverb. So I tried to emulate that sound. What I did was recorded my own take on it. So you can hear over here.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I'll just do all the verses. Then what I realized that obviously in that chorus part is quite a full and it really brings up the song. So I did a second take with the vocal and then added a bit more of a longer delay and a slight chorusy effect to kind of really uplift the song. So you hear it now when it comes into that section.
Winter Wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, pretend that he is Parson Brown.
he'll say, are you married? We'll say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Yeah, and all in all, I was pretty happy with the result. You know, there's often times where I've kind of done songs and the guy just sings it completely way off, like not actually in time. And I think that's got to do with me maybe just freestyling the guitar, not actually playing to a metronome. So it could kind of confuse the AI a bit. But all in all, I was pretty happy with it, and I think it came out pretty well. You can just hear the solo parts. So yeah, obviously just hearing the song, I feel like, yeah, stuff like that drums is definitely, it just sounds really crappy. Could definitely, if you just recorded those drums using your own drum VST, definitely improve the song quite a bit. But you know, for creative purposes and just for a bit of fun and shits and giggles, it definitely, it's cool. Like you can create like a little Christmas song for your family. And then obviously the final touch was, you know, just remastering the song and just to bring out the characteristics. Because obviously when you hear that after the remastered, it definitely makes the song sound a lot better too. So I hope this was useful, and yeah, so that's pretty much how I would do a cover song using Suno AI. And yeah, get creative and see what you guys can come up with too.